Welcome back to the channel, my friends. We are going to cover Rockford Metro Press and Crooked Cop Media again. So, if you were in my premiere on Thursday, when I covered the original video, Rockford Metro Press was in my live chat, just crying, trying to say all sorts of sovereign citizen things to defend his friend. Yeah, he also told me that he's going to sue me under common law fair use law if I covered this video. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. I'm sorry if you don't know what fair use is. I'm going to cover this. This is going to be the most fair use video that you've ever fucking seen. So, we have this video. It is 1 minute and 48 seconds long. Not all of it is the security footage from mobile. Some of it is them going to stalk the guy after the fact, which I found strange. And then I'm going to tack on a video of this guy getting absolutely pummeled. I don't believe that this is the entire video, because if this is the entire video, it doesn't look very good. If this is the entire video, we're going to play it. I'm going to stop it very quickly because, again, this can't be the whole video, but just enjoy. Alright, so hopefully you saw what I saw in that short clip. I saw him walk in after the guy was already in mobile, pull the gun on him. The guy, you can see, like, he was shocked, took a couple steps back, and then Austin walks into the mobile. We're going to watch that again just so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Again, throwing this back to the chuckle fuck people from Rockford here, Rockford Metro Press and Crooked Cop Media, please tell me there's more footage. Because if this is all of the footage, your buddy's going to go to jail for a really long time. Because he literally threatened someone with a gun. We're going to keep watching because I don't want to say that this guy responds like most people would respond, but if you just threatened me with a gun, I would probably also respond this way. Again, there's going to be another angle. We're going to watch every possible angle, and then I'm going to talk shit at the end because that's what I do. I'm trying to be very careful with my wording here. If this is the only footage that has to do with this incident, your friend is guilty. Your friend is guilty, and that guy kicked the crap out of you in self-defense. Point blank. That's why that guy wasn't charged. If you threaten somebody with a gun and then they find the opportunity to end the threat, congratulations, that's self-defense. It boggles my mind that they even posted this, thinking this makes their friend look good. And he could have not pulled the gun at the beginning, and he could have just gave him a finger gun. But the way that the guy reacted and his motions as he was walking in the door leads me to believe that he pulled the gun right there. So if I don't know why they posted this video. If this is it, this looks terrible. Alright, so you're going to get some KFARR and KFARR picture here in a second because I'm just being lazy and don't want to keep looking over at that monitor. Yeah, it looks like he pulled the gun at first. Once the guy went, oh shit, and backed off, as soon as he turned his back, he's like, well, I'm not going to get shot. Let me take out the threat. Pummeled this guy, and then maybe pulled his gun out again and did that, or maybe he was knocked out and kind of just thrown his arms around. I've seen worse in fights, yada yada. He said that he never pulled his gun. He says, I didn't pull the gun. I have the video. It was stolen. Let's go to this right here. 7 hours ago, I said, did you pull an illegal gun? If yes, your lawsuit will get tossed. He says, how was it illegal? First off, the article tells you exactly what was wrong, what you're charged with, and you admitted you didn't have it. So there's that. He says, I didn't pull the gun. I have the video. It was stolen. I didn't see that in the video either. If it was stolen, that guy would have shot you or taken the gun and thrown it across the store. He wouldn't have pummeled you some more, and then stopped pummeling you and left. That's not how the stealing of a firearm in a life or death situation goes. So I doubt that at all. I've sent this video out to a bunch of friends, law enforcement, military, random gun owners. It's a resounding 100% yes. It looks like he pulled his gun at the beginning of the video. You clearly see him make the movement of pulling it out of a holster or his pocket, kind of pointing it at him, and then putting it back. So it's not a good look. I would not have posted this. No one who's pro self-defense, pro gun, is going to go, oh, you pointed it at him as soon as you walked in the store. Oh, and then he pummeled you? Yeah, you probably had it coming. This is going to be bad for everyone. They're over here calling for, I don't want to say calling for his head, but they're like, why isn't this guy charged? Why isn't this guy charged? Sure, you could charge him, but I wouldn't. If I was on the jury, I wouldn't convict him. Like, that guy, that little creepy little gremlin pulled the gun on him first. Like, what are you going to do? Now we're going to watch a little clip at the end. It's them going and stalking this guy. If I was this guy, I would immediately go and try to get a restraining order or a protection order against Austin TRIPLETT, against whatever Rockford Metro Press's name is. I have it in my head. I just am unable to pull it out of my brain at the moment. I would try to get a protection order from them. Because if this goes sideways and Crooked Cop Media gets convicted and gets sentenced to big boy jail, I think they might try to do something to this gentleman, and I don't want to see that happen. But we're going to watch them stalk him for a hot second, just so if they try to delete their videos, we still have evidence of them being fucking weird.
It's a huge effort. RFK Jr. is teaming up with Governor Kevin Stitt, and their focus today is on making Oklahoma healthy again, maybe helping the interstate next. We'll discuss the plan with both of them next. Thank you. Do you have a life insurance policy of $100,000?
That's the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. He told me not to cover it. If I added 10 minutes, 9 minutes of commentary, criticism, and yada yada to his video, I'm going to call that fair use. Sorry. I broke in every 30 seconds. This is the most fair use video on planet Earth at this point. I even had the courtesy to not use the entire video, so it's not even a minute and 48 seconds. This gives every gun owner a bad name. And I would say people like him shouldn't own guns, but because his FOID, FIOD, whatever card is suspended, he shouldn't even have a gun. So what are we doing? Raid this guy's house, take all of his guns. People like this need not have guns. And the end there where they're stalking a man. They're stalking a man who this guy, from what it looks like, pulled a gun on 5 seconds into the video. Again, it doesn't look like it's the whole video, and if it is, good luck in prison. Like, I don't want to say that because I know he's probably not going to make it out, but good luck. You're going to make someone in jail very happy. Which is disgusting to think about. But yeah, that's it. Everybody have a good rest of your day. Booze and Body Cam, 8 o'clock. If you notice, I got a golf club filled with Fireball back there, ready for Booze and Body Cam. So see you guys there. Peace.